Fellows for the Elizabeth Dole Foundation, and they're here this morning to tell us more about the foundation. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Megan, what is your personal story as a caregiver?
My story as a caregiver started June 8th, 2013. My husband was shot in an insider attack in Afghanistan. Due to the immense vascular damage, his leg needed to be amputated above the knee. From that point, he was transferred to Walter Reed, and me and my son moved down there, and he stayed there for 9 months while he recovered doing rehab, physical therapy, occupational therapy.
And Melissa, you have a very similar story?
Ours is a little bit different. My husband's not an amputee. He was injured in Afghanistan, and he was medevaced eventually to Fort Belvoir, Virginia. But nobody realized just how significantly impaired he was. They thought it was a pretty simple issue. Within a couple weeks, we realized he had a significant brain injury, moderate traumatic brain injury, and our lives have been completely changed since then. And as opposed to 9 months, we were there for 2.5 years.
So what happened next? How did you get connected with the Elizabeth Dole Fellows Foundation?
One of my friends actually became a fellow, and she's like, you've got to get involved in this because it's helping advocate for other caregivers. It's bringing awareness to our situations. Our family, our friends, our children are caregivers, and most people aren't aware of that.
What do you do as a fellow?
As a fellow, we tell our story, basically, and get that out there so that people realize that there are 5.5 million military caregivers in the United States. There are 140 fellows from all 50 states and Puerto Rico and Washington, D.C. But our job is to tell our stories so that people who may not recognize themselves as a military caregiver will receive the support that they may need.
That 5.5 million is actually pre and post 9/11. So there's a lot of caregivers out there.
And that's the overall goal of this foundation, is just to get the story out and to make awareness, basically.
Absolutely.
So that caregivers can receive the support that they need.
And facilitate changes that need to be made to support us.
And what are some of those support changes, or what do they need immediately, typically?
Typically, respite care is a huge thing with any type of caregiver, but military caregivers are typically younger than the general caregiver in the United States. So they also not only are caring for a veteran, they're usually still caring for children as well. So respite care is usually the first thing that they will need.
Absolutely. Respite care and housing is also a big issue, especially while you're still actively involved in your medical process. We lived in the barracks. She lived in the barracks. I mean, that's not where you want to raise a family. So a lot of people aren't aware of the housing. Once you get home, you need to have adaptive housing as well in the community you move into. So it's really raising a lot of awareness that you do have these wounded, ill, and injured military members in your community. You don't know who they are. You don't know their family members and the struggles they're facing. Our children, we're raising a generation of caregivers. They're not like normal kids.
Megan and Melissa will follow you. Maybe you'll come back at the end of the fellowship and give us an update.
Love to. Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. One more thing, if you'd like to help, please go to hiddenheroes.org. Absolutely. All the information you need to help.
Absolutely. Always looking for volunteers.
Thank you. Still ahead, we are waking up to fog and a little wind this morning. The temperatures are getting ready to plummet, though. Tony